Aquarius. Aquarius, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It is a message for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. Aquarius, this is an energy reading, so please take it where and how it resonates in your life. If you're looking for personal readings, I do those. Check out my website, www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com. There's a lot coming out in the past. It's coming up. We don't have anything central yet or in the future, so we got to get there. But the bottom line is, it's coming up. It is impacting or cultivating or has catalyzed something that is going to come up this week. So let's go over them. Time to heal. Be at home. This could be literal. You know, this could be actual physical healing that has to go on. You have to stay home for a reason. Or healing different energies at home within the family. Or just being home healing you. And then we have be generous of spirit. And that's Leo energy. So there is this energy that is really helping guide or shape the wonderful experience that you have. This is a place of safety that you will go to heal and feel loved. Healing a situation at home, maybe with a Leo. There is Cancerian energy here too. This is very peaceful and tranquil. Hold on. We also have give with gratitude and grace. Okay. That's very Aquarian energy. And then we have clear out the clutter, which is also Cancerian energy. 8 plus 2, 82, right? Or 28. Comes up to 10. So something is completed, it's finished. It's time to, it's almost like we have so much, there's so much abundance here, it's time to let something go. So it's almost like being able to take stock in everything that you had and be able to decide what I have to clear out, what I'm ready now to get rid of, because I have time. Like, it's almost like that when you've been working, you haven't almost, the only thing you do in your house is sleep, and then you finally get some time to just like be around the people that you actually love and care about, and you end up like cleaning out the closets. But that's kind of what it is. It's like finally being able to take care of the home or the family, something that really mattered to you. Now, Aquarius, this is coming up in the past, though not so distant past. I don't know why it's coming up now. We still have to get into that. But let's see. But there is a vibe coming off here of somebody that, yes, an actual person. I won't say an entity, a person that feels so like, it's almost like you're proud of them. You're proud of the way that they conducted themselves, of how they carry themselves. They inspire you. There's somebody that you admire. Okay. Maybe it is in honor of them that you have become open-hearted or more giving, or decided to, it's almost like you're doing this for some, you're doing something in honor of somebody, to honor them. Or you decided to a while ago, or you're emulating the example that you received from them, and that's making you feel connected. There's something with a connection also to your ancestry or your family, right? Or your current family. Okay. How is that impacting Aquarius now? Okay, this is Capricornian energy. So ultimately there is some sort of unhealthy attachment or commitment, really strong commitment, or something that was fearful or toxic. Hold on. Wow. I said, how is this impacting you now? And look at all the cards that came out. Really rough. We have the Devil. So this is tied to something. in a toxic way. We also have talking, speaking, little conversations, maybe little promises that are now being held or you're being bound to. We have the Moon card here, which is secrets or illusions or emotions that haven't come out, or unknown things that could defeat you, that could bring you, it's almost like somebody who is angry or fearful or, wanting to get in on shit is now calling you up or reaching out to you, and you would know this when you get this email or this text, because you would feel like a thud. Like, why are you trying to stop me? It's almost like things are so beautiful and so happy, and now there's this energy of, but somebody's got to get in the way of it because they're angry and they're jealous. Now, I don't want to intentionally put this shit on you, but this is what I'm reading, and this is what we're going to get through, okay? So, yeah, it's like I want to maybe defeat the secrets, right? I want to dispel the toxicity. That could be too, It's like I want to get rid of the toxicity. The last card we had, interestingly enough, was clear out the clutter. So there is this sense of transparency could help here. This sense of, okay, if you're not gonna hurt me because I'm just gonna let it lay bare. The self-defense to people trying to wrap you up and tie you down is letting other people see them do it. So there is kind of this transparency here. It's like, I want to get rid of all this. I want to get rid of the toxic connections. I'm not going to hide from it. I'm not going to lie about it. I'm not going to say it didn't happen. I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to be open and honest about it and allow sort of the community to take it and carry on the conversation. Like, open yourself up to this, Aquarius, because trying to hide this, I think, will create a toxic situation out of what is now a beautiful situation. But there is definitely something here, some sort of behavior that was, or you would consider, beneath you or beneath them. And honestly, it is something that is like a ticking time bomb. It could destroy you if this isn't something that you're open about. If you try to hide it, right? You can definitely take on the empowered stance of, I am going to speak on this, or let him find it, right? I don't have any secrets. I want to destroy the secrets by opening up about it, by saying something about it. Could be a blog, could be an email, could be a text, could be a quick conversation. Something like that, because it's almost like somebody's trying to get at you, and it's gonna sound like a soap opera, like blackmail you. If you don't want this to get out, do this. But it's like, you can't blackmail me, and could be metaphoric as well, but you can't scare me with threats of something that I own, that I will own, and I will talk about. It's like somebody can only destroy you if you give them the knife. But you're the sword. Air, Aquarius. So it's like, hold your sword, hold your thoughts. Don't let somebody get into your head like that. Because they think that this little needle that they're putting in you is going to spur you into action that they want. But it can also just spur you into action that you want. But turning around and exposing them for poking you to begin with. Right? Like, who are you? You talk about, who am I? Who are you? Go on. Poke me again. Let the world see. Because I'm not going to hide. But you do have to have that level of courage of, okay, but I won't hide. So this could very well be just, I got to get something off my chest because it's really bothering me, and it threatens all the beauty that I know still wants to carry over. Okay. And this is clearing out the clutter. This is part of the process. Let's get a Moon card. Remember, there's always an extended where I just open up and be candid. Please do. The link is below. I hope you'll join me after this reading. So, okay, that's interesting. What is Aquarius feeling or needing to know through the Moon cards? You are good enough. Oh. And that's where the healing comes in again. That's where the healing comes in again. You are good enough, full moon in Virgo. And that's where the healing comes in, this sense of even if I'm not perfect, I'm good enough. Even if we're not perfect, we're good enough. Good enough as in deserving, worthy, right? I am worthy of a balanced, healthy life. And whatever toxic shit may have had a hold of me on one time in my life, it doesn't define the rest of my life. Who I have been does not define who I am or who I am becoming. So enough of that bullshit. Carry on. That's kind of what it's saying. We also have, what do you need to release? I mean, it keeps coming up over and over again. Emotionally, there's something here. That it's not just about, like, telling the truth about it. Like, Aquarius, I know, I don't mean to stereotype y'all, but you do tend to have issues with emotional release. You do tend to like to keep that to yourself or have problems even getting yourself into those emotions to begin with. So what do you need to release? This is going to require that you get emotional, that you dig deep, that you don't hide, that you are transparent, not just with others, with yourself. Be honest, tell the truth. And then really know, okay, but what do you need to release, Aquarius? Because there's something here. Let it out. Conclusions are within reach. As soon as you let it out, this emotional release is almost like the trigger to the lock of the portal you want to move through. So immediately you will have the answers. Now let's get into a little bit about what those answers are. What are these conclusions here for Aquarius? Hold on, y'all. I have lived in Texas not but a year, and y'all is a permanent part of my vocabulary. Yeah, I just can't help it. We have the marriage card. We have Hierophant here. So something that is secure, committed, traditional. Okay. See, you're worried about somebody celebrating a tradition. So there is still some worry or concern. And that, I'm gonna tell you, that could be what other people control you with. Is this worry or concern? I've got to keep up people celebrating this tradition. I've got to keep up people thinking this marriage is perfect. I've got to keep it up. People love our relationship. It's almost like you may be a little bit too focused this week on what everybody else thinks instead of what you're actually feeling and experiencing and going through, or what your significant other is, or what your family is. And ultimately, Aquarius, that shit's got to go. Because if you don't take care of you first, you just become a show and you believe your own bullshit, and then your whole life stinks. So this is about getting real and getting true and getting ugly. It's not intentional. It's not like you're trying to get ugly intentionally or be mean. It's that you got to clear this out in order to get back to your position of strength. It's necessary, right? This is what came out in the future. Fighting for some sort of tradition, or really being worried about it because now so many people are celebrating. It's almost like so many people expect this of me that I am stuck or easily triggered with what somebody else wants to do. They got me like a marionette. So it's time for you to clip that now and make sure that you're not somebody's marionette. There seems to be some tension here with regards to some contracts or obligations that somebody's got you tied to. Now, it could just be a little contract, and it could just be that noose, that feeling of a noose around your throat, because you don't like the long-term commitment to the long-term promises of somebody expecting or somebody getting to tell you what to do. It could just be that, that sort of oppositional behavioral disorder that almost all Aquarians experience. It's like don't tell me what to do. It could be that you're starting to react and feel pressures that way. and it really is just sort of rote in terms of the contract you signed or the promises that you made. It's really important to be transparent with yourself and say, is it me, or is it actually somebody? Are they trying to control me, or do I just feel controlled? So let's ask the cards that. Is somebody trying to control them, or do they just feel controlled? People appreciate you. Oh, that's what it is. It's not that somebody's trying to control you. It's that any kind of success you've had, you're now feeling the obligation to keep up with the expectations of that success and of whatever crowd or approval you've gained. So that's what it is. It's not necessarily contractual, but now you're starting to feel something breathe down your neck about people love you. People fucking adore you. They want what you've got, right? There's a market for what you selling, whatever that means to you. But ultimately, there's so much abundance, there's so much love, there's so much appreciation. Are you getting addicted to it? And maybe is that starting to impact other aspects of your life? We also have, we have the Hermit here, and we have the Ace of Wands. The Hermit is taking time by yourself. It's almost like allow yourself, in order to create more, you're going to have to take a hiatus. You're going to have to kind of go somewhere and be alone and be able to relax and chill out for a while in order to get struck by, the other creative streak, the other creative inspiration, or sort of this new beginning or new start that you want. You may need to take a well-earned break or hiatus. Just kind of go undercover for a while and cocoon. And allow yourself to sort of follow in faith, because you really need to reconnect to faith in order to find that new inspiration or new great idea or, next big idea. It's like, have faith in it. Don't try to push yourself. Let's go into the extended, guys. I want to see what else comes out. I will see you there.